Right, so we may as well start. We've got a horrible drop rate at the moment, but we will start. So good morning everyone, I'm Richard from Seeker Training. Just a few bits of housework for the class. If you haven't seen a doctor with exercise, please see a doctor, or you can fill out my health questionnaire, which is at the top of my Facebook page, which is pinned there, or just below this if it's YouTube. Actually, I might turn down that music. How's the music? Well, the music's not so bad. Good. So, whilst we're trying to get the drop rate down, because at the moment I'll be going like that, we'll discuss things which I was talking about on Monday that we will discuss today, about curvature of the spine, particularly kyphosis. Kyphosis is where the top of the spine goes over and the shoulders come in. It's all to do with the spine and the shoulder girdle. The shoulder girdle is actually that, including the shoulder blade. Why do we have kyphosis? Well, it's because you're constantly looking down, your arms come forward, and you round your spine. Everyone has it nowadays. I don't think there is a natural kyphosis, which you normally have, kind of S's like that, slightly, but most people round, especially here, cervical part of the spine. So you've got cervical part of your spine, thoracic, and then from there to there you've got your lumbar. So that's more for twisting, that's more for stabilisation and bending, and that's also for bending as well. So driving, always arms forward, shoulder blades go forward. Okay, so it's creating that rounding of the shoulders. Writing, you're going forward. Eating at the table, sitting down in this couch or the settee, instead of actually sat like that, nice upright, you slouch like that. Takes all the muscles there start to atrophy. When you go forward like that, you get shortening and weakening in the chest, and you get weakening and lengthening in the shoulders. So how do you combat it? One, rows. Try and get those shoulder blades back. Try and keep your shoulders down as well, don't hunch up. Because what I've noticed is a lot of people with kyphosis they walk around like that, and as soon as you ask them to put their arms up, they go like that. So try and keep the shoulder blades down. It's all about the shoulder blade manipulation. If you can get them, it's like a triangle. So basically trying to get them to work like that instead of just going like that all the time. So that will actually make you you'll have a lot less back problems, probably less headaches, shoulder problems, minimise the chance of actually getting an impingement in the shoulder. So that's in its basic necessity. Right, we are still having horrible lag. So I think what we should do is we should start and just try and work on. Remember, if you have real problems, it could be just the internet connection. If you have problems here, you can always go to YouTube afterwards, because I am recording it directly to my computer where there's no lag whatsoever. Right, so what we're going to do is, first off, I will actually go over the equipment. We're going to use a chair, a step, preferably one without a cushion, and definitely not one which concaves. One which you can actually stand on with quite a bit of force. Okay, so it needs to be nice and stable. Dumbbells and water. Right, so one of the exercises we will be using a chair in a very strange way. So I want to quickly go over that first. So it's going to be a bicep curl with a chair. If you have a cross strut along there, it might bang onto your legs, so just be careful about that, and definitely be careful about your nose. So the only time you'll have it with the back of the chair facing you is if you're holding it at the top and you're bringing it up and then down again. Okay? So we'll be doing that. So you've got to be careful. If you grab any further down, turn the chair around. The further down the chair you go, the harder it will be. So you can go like that, so you've got less chance of banging your nose, but more chance of actually banging the light shade. Going further down, the weight goes further away from your wrists, so you'll have to have strong wrists for this. So try not to drop your hands like that. See how my arms are straight, my wrists are dropping. You're putting more pressure on your wrists that way. Try and keep it nice and upright, and you can do it that way. If you have problems, use dumbbells. Stool, a lot easier. You can even turn the stool that way. Okay, it's just a little bit of extra weight than the dumbbells itself. So, any problems with that, go to a single weight, because that is not much lighter than that. So that's about 7 kilos, where this is 5. Right, so is everyone alright with that? So I don't want to see anyone with plasters over the nose next time I see you. Okay, so I'm going to get my step just there. Right, we're going to do the warm up on the actual step as well. Right. Well, we're down to 80% loss. That's still terrible, but we'll get started. Right, we're going to start with a nice, easy one, up, down, down. So, up, down, down, up, 1 foot, up, down, down, up, down. So we're going to do a bit of variations on this. And we will be going over a few things when we actually go to the first section. So we're going to do 1 full section. Wednesdays is going to be step. So you can notice it probably said step up. So the first section will always be step now on Wednesdays. And let's change legs. So nice and easy, don't go too fast. So the first section will be steps. Then the other 2 sections will be a standard. And then following with core. Right. We'll go through a bit of a different one. We'll go up, side, side, up, back. Up, side, side, up, back. If you've got a long board, you'll just be going to the corners. Or you'll have a very wide stance. Distinctly up to you. And let's change feet. What we're going to do now in a moment, we're going to add some arms. Get the upper body working. Five seconds, and then we're going to be standing on top of the stool. And let's stand on top of the stool. What we're going to do, first off, we're going to go side, side, hands up, down, down, hands up. Are you ready? Let's get going. So we're working both the shoulders, upper body and lower body. So I'm going to the side of my board. Well, not really a board, but you get the idea. Right, we're going to go to high prayer when we go down, 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 high prayer. So hands together, push up. Try and get those elbows close together. Work that chest as well. Right, now I'm going to really throw the cat among the pigeons. Reverse which foot goes up. That's I even had to think about that myself then. Right, we'll do the arm sweep, so back again to that. We're using the other leg. So we're pushing up on the opposite leg. Oh, oh gosh, wrong arms. That's it, keep it going. Brilliant. Right, we're going to go back up to just up, up, down, down now. On one foot. Well, not one foot. You're still using both feet, but you're starting on one foot. Remember, try and step on the actual stool or the board or the mat or whatever like that with your full foot. If you don't have a step, try and bring your knees up to about hip height when you do the step. So it's almost as though you're trying to step on that step. And change feet. Right, the main exercise will start in 10 seconds. We're going to continue with up, up, down, down, just for the first 40 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 1.
So change feet, and we'll start doing this. 20 seconds on one foot. Changing feet. 3, 2, 1, and change. Right, in 12 seconds, we're going to do some star jumps for 20 seconds. 5, or star step outs. 3, 2, 1. So star jump,
change.
or star step outs. You go to the side, and then the other side. Ten seconds. Careful you don't kick the stool or the step.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Right, we're going to go up on the board and we're going to put one leg out, both arms up like we're flying. Try and keep your balance. Oops. Try not to smack the unit behind you. "20 seconds. In 12 seconds, we're going to do the ABC rollers. For those of you who don't know, it's a squat with a pull back and a low row. Just watch me, you'll get to use it. You'll get to know it.
3,
2,
2,
1. So we're going to
change.
go back and forward. Back and forward. How's it good?
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Right, we're going to go up, up,
1.3.
down, up, side, side. Up, side, side. Up, back. We're going to do 40 seconds on one leg. We'll have a rest. And then we'll do 40 seconds on the other leg. I don't think you can see my feet anymore. 20 seconds left. In the rest period in between, we'll do high knees. Bring your knees up to hip height. Keep your tummy tight, back straight.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
So get ready.
Change.
If you want to put your hands in front of you, you can do. I like to use my arms because it gets the blood pumping a lot more. Right, we're going to go
3,
up,
2,
side,
1.
up and back
Exercise
with the other foot.
1.4.
Side, up and back. Up, side, side, up, back. Oh, sorry, that was my bagel repeating on me then. Even though I had it hours ago. 5,
3,
2, 1. Right, I'm just going to
Change.
lift up on our calves and down again. Up and down. I like to use my arms going out. Makes me feel like a fairy. That hero, Hercules. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Right, we're going to do knee ups.
2, 1.
So we're going to bring
Exercise
one knee up,
1.5.
change foot, step up with the other knee, another knee up. Excellent, good. Doubles. 1, 2. 1, 2. Well, whenever you do 1, 2, I can't see. Five seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Star
Change.
jumps. Or star step outs.
Three, 2, 1.
Up, down, down.
Exercise 1.6.
Oh, bright day today. Looking cold though. 25 seconds. We'll keep on this leg for this full section. So I'm leading on my green. So green, pink, green, pink, green, pink.
Three, 2, 1.
Excellent. What we're going to do now is just going to kick out to the side. Nice and easy. Quite a low impact, so long as you actually bend your knees at all times. Just keeping the heart rate going. Remember, we're
3,
starting on the other leg, so I'll be starting on pink.
Exercise
So I'm pink,
1.7.
pink, green, pink. It's a lot easier to remember than left and right. Water break in 25 seconds. Oh yes, apparently a lot of people on the last Friday night, Free Count Friday, liked exercise number 3, 6 and 9. So that was the majority of it.
2,
Can't remember what they were now. I'll tell you my
break.
notes. Right, water break. So let's have a look, let's see what they were. Wrong one. Here we go. Bouncing round overs. And then cross. Number 6 was single arm rounding hitch. Out and out. And split stance circular boogie, which was the one where you actually had right angles, then you went down and up. And they were all Eleanor's creation, which is great. Right, so you can put the step away now. I hope everyone enjoyed that. That just got me walking up. Right, the first exercise we're just going to do bodyweight squats. So nothing too unique in this one really, apart from the chair. So we're going to be going down and up. So bottom back and up. Bottom back, keep stacking. Remember, if I had a staff there on my knee, it should actually be in line with my toe and back up again. Actually, it's a bit of a crooked one.
3, 2.
Matches its owner.
Exercise 2.
Right, let's go. So bodyweight squats. So this is actually set 2. Goodness me. 20 seconds left. Try and keep those knees facing the same direction as your knees. Don't rotate in, try and force them to face the direction of your toes. So don't go out either, because you'll be putting extra pressure on the outside of your knees.
3, 2, 1, change.
Excellent, right. Reverse lunge twist. So what we're going to do is a reverse lunge. Whichever knee is still up at the front, we're going to twist that way until it's uncomfortable, not until it's painful. And then we'll swap legs and go that way.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So pretend you've almost got a camera. You're trying to take that photograph of that bird flying really fast, but it's coming in low with a balaclava. And I'm trying. No, that's just silly. That's it. 15 seconds. I like to keep my arms up. I don't know why actually. It just fits the image of being able to twist. You can feel as though you're twisting a lot more.
2, 1, change.
Excellent. Also, it puts a little bit of extra weight on. Right, dumbbell punches. We'll only be doing dumbbell punches out because in the core section we've got dumbbell cross, we've got punch downs.
2, 1.
So let's do dumbbell punches.
3.
So nicely bouncing on your knees, your bottom back almost. As you notice with most of the exercises I do, your bottom's always out. So you're always mooning someone. Well, you're always sticking your bottom at someone. Let's see what we're down at 60% loss rate, so we've lost another 20%. So it's getting better, but it's still not perfect. 10 seconds. Straight after this, we'll have a quick rest.
3,
We're going to alternating
2,
shoulder press.
1, change.
So alternating shoulder press, hands up in front of your head, elbows in front of your shoulder, press up. You can put a little bob into it if you want. You can even put your leg out to the side if you want a little bit of extra cardio. Or if you're like me, you like a little dance.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Exercise 2.4.
For those people who haven't been to my class before, I keep my elbows in front of my shoulders to protect the shoulder joint. As I was talking earlier, if you go back like that, it can actually cause problems. Granted, it does get your shoulder blades back and retracted, but what would you rather have? Shoulder blades back and nice and bad arms, or just working it later on and get both of them really nice and fit and healthy? I think the second one.
3,
2, 1. Because you can still do that exercise and keep your shoulder blades back, you see? And your chest goes out. So that's also working the top of the ligament there, which will also, if you're a lady, will actually help suspend your breasts easier.
3, 2,
Right,
1. Exercise
plank to stand.
2.5.
Right, so this one, I'll quickly pause it, sorry. Plank to stand, what you're going to do is, you're standing, you go down, step back, step in, stand up. That's it. It's the lowest form of burpee you'll ever see me do. And probably I won't do very many burpees. If you can't get on the floor, please use a chair. So you go down, out, in, up. Out, in, up. Try and reverse which leg you use every time. So if you use the green leg first, use the pink leg next. Right, so let's go. I'm going to do it on the floor. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 2, 1, and go. So I'm going green, pink, and then pink, green. Try and keep a nice straight back, as you can see. Oh, I did green again, so I'll do 2 pinks. That's me thinking too much. 15 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Right, and that's that one. We'll do the chair bicep curl now, so be careful, remember about this. Beware of your nose. I'm going to hold mine halfway down the legs. I'm lucky I don't have a cross strut, so it doesn't bang on my legs. Be careful, because if you bang your knees, you can hurt yourself. It's all about safety.
3, 2, 1.
So nice straight back,
2.6.
elbows into the side. If you find that it bangs your knees too much, you can always bring your elbows up in front. You won't get much of a contraction, but your biceps will be under more constant pressure because you're trying to defy gravity. Remember, try and keep those wrists nice and still. Unless it's coming towards you first, then you can bend your wrist a little bit. 10 seconds. I'd like to know how you're doing with these. Get you ready for those Hollywood barroom brawl extravaganzas. Right, that's that done. Last one, what we got? Right, tricep kickback. So back to the dumbbells. Again, it seems my favourite position. Stick your bottom back, elbows up behind your spine, and kick back.
3, 2,
try and go back as far as you can.
Exercise 2.7.
So it's almost like you're trying to force it up. Like you're trying to ski really fast. "20 seconds left. "10 seconds.
3,
2,
1.
Excellent, good.
Water break.
Water break time. Put those back down there. So how did you do with those chairs? I hope that they were alright. No one injured themselves, please. Always be safe. And by the way, and don't lift a chair with someone else sat in it. That really good weight, bad idea, they might slip out. Well, looks like traffic come back to normal. Right, we've got 45 seconds. Let's go back to bodyweight squats. Right, so just a quick thing about another way of trying to keep health, especially being indoors. Sit down as little as possible. Do housework. 1940s housewives, not being sexist, but they were fitter than anyone because they never stopped. They scrubbed the floors. They didn't use labour-saving devices. They used good old strength, and they lasted, and they're still lasting now as people because they were strong, because they did what they had to do. Granted, they weren't balanced properly because they always scrubbed with one hand rather than the other. So right, in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So bodyweight squats.
3.1.
So yeah, keep moving. Housework. I've built 2 porches last couple of it'll be 5 days now actually. I've been constantly doing woodwork. My shoulders and my arms are killing me, but that's good. Right, unfortunately, looks like my mum's just arrived for some reason. Don't know why. She'll have to wait. So you might hear me at the door. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Change.
And change. Right, we're going to go to reverse lunge with a twist. Let's go and get the girls down. Elizabeth, can I have you down here, please, quickly? Right. So, this is going to be a really odd thing.
2,
Visitors during my class.
Exercise.
Right, so we're going to lunge back and we're going to twist. I want you to go past there, please. Open the door.
Yeah.
And tell Grandma when she comes up that I've got another about 7 minutes on my class. Oh, live video. Right. So 12 seconds, you'll be able to hear the conversation, so. I always like to go down first my lunge and then twist. If I'm twisting as well, lunging, you can lose your balance.
Change.
Right, we're going to change to the next exercise. So it's dumbbell punches. It was sorted.
3, 2, 1.
Right, dumbbell punches. So we're going to be
Exercise
punching out.
3.3.
Beth, just close the door for a moment, please. Thank you. Oh, again, live TV. Gosh, it is live TV. Is this my 15 minutes of fame again and again and again? Oh, right. Come to a man on the porch. Probably, yes. Gotta be careful though, keeping those safety rules.
1. Change.
Even though a lot of people, let's change to alternate shoulder press. Even though a lot of people say they don't understand it, they do, they just want to complain. So at the moment, I will be responding to people's messages on Facebook if it's in Messenger
3,
only.
2,
Okay?
1.
I'll explain why now. So we're going to push alternate thing. So I found that I'm getting really upset with Facebook. Not everyone, because there's some really nice posts there, but the negative posts are becoming worse. So I'm actually not going to be on Facebook unless I'm advertising my classes. So anyone who wants to contact me, you can contact me on my mobile number, which is actually on my website, which is seekertraining.com, or you can actually message me on Facebook. Okay, so
3,
I will actually be active
2,
messenger
1,
messages. Brilliant. Right. So we're going to do plank to stand again. So I'm doing that for my own mental health because it's upsetting me greatly because people are just trying to do their own thing and trying to ratify their own
3,
thing.
2,
And it's not
1.
right. Right. So
Exercise
remember, it's either on the
3.5.
chair or on the floor. So we're going to go down to. It's like a very strange squat thrust, which most people don't use anymore. I still like the squat thrust, I used to love it at school. Remember to swap those legs over to someone else's. Excellent, good. Keep it up, 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1. Change.
So there you go, that's that one done. We're going to do the chair bicep curl. So remember, if you're using it further down, keep the back of the chair way away from your face. If you want an easier version, the back of the chair,
2,
but it does pull down your wrist a little bit.
Exercise 3.6.
The best place is the middle of the chair. That's where the least weight is. Let's get going. That's it, good. I think I lied, there's a lot more than 7 minutes. 7 right, not contacted me beforehand. Right, 3, 2, 1.
Change.
Our last exercise for this set, got tricep kickbacks. Ooh, what's that? Piece of wood on the floor, could be anything. Right, so tricep kickbacks, remember, stick your bottom back, elbows up.
1. Exercise
Let's go.
3.7.
That's it, good. I tend to look sideways because I'm looking at the clock or looking at you. Well, because you're not there. Doesn't matter. Try and look forward because otherwise it puts pressure on your spine. That's because I'm a teacher. I'm doing it to try and facilitate you learning. And 10 seconds left. Okay, thank you.
3,
2,
1.
1.
Water break.
That was the elusive Elizabeth. Yes, very camera shy. Right, water break. I won't be a second. If you want, come sit down there. About 5 minutes. I've got the whole session to do. I'm live on the internet. Okay. I love you. Bye. Ah, well, interesting. My mum's gonna get going because I'll give her a phone later on. Right, so how's everyone doing? Oh, life. Right, so we're going to do cross punches. So nicely bouncing. We're going to do 20. We're going to go across, slight twist of the waist. 1, 2. Okay, and then the next one we're going to do 30 down punches. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to do alternating toe touches. You can do it with or without the weights. Touch, centre, out, centre, and then back to that one for the 1. So we're going to do 10 of those. So 20, 30,
3,
10.
2,
I hope I can remember that.
1.
Let's go. So go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to get too dizzy. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Brilliant. Right, get your equilibrium back, get your eyeballs, stop circling. And we're going to do 30 downward punches. Okay, are you ready? Get those elbows up behind the spine. Just like a tricep kickback. But we're going to punch down. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Brilliant. How'd that do? Okay, I'm going to use my weights because there's no point putting them down for now. We do 10 of the alternating toe touches. Don't lock your legs up, keep a nice little bend. So we're going to go down, and middle, and other side, and middle. My green is counted 1, so that's 1 done. You're going to come along with me. That's 2. Stand up after each. Bend over. 3. Try not to do this if you've got high blood pressure, do it slower. Is that 4 or 5? I can't remember now. Brain is literally dying. So we'll call that 5. Six. Good. 7. Yeah, don't rock back in your heels. 8. 9. This is the last one. Because I counted at the end of these reps. That's 10. Brilliant. Have a quick breather. If you get dizzy, slow it down. Remember, it doesn't matter if I've got to 10 and you've only got to 3. It doesn't matter, you're working as hard as you can. That's the main thing. Also, if you have problems with dizziness, try and look at one fixed point, not too high, mainly probably the skirting board. And that will help you with your vertigo or anything like that. Or just go down and then go up, don't try and do the rotations. Right, so let's do cross punches again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Brilliant. Right, get your equilibrium back. If I can say that properly, not sound drunk, I will do sometime. Right, let's do punch downs, 30 of them. Bend over, bottom back. Punch it in between your knees, don't punch your knees. Elbows up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Brilliant. Right, alternating toe touches. The last exercise. You ready? Let's go. So up, down the middle, up. That's 1. Well, now it's 1. So I'm bending just at the hips. Don't, if you can't go down all the way, 2. Just go down as far as you can. 3. So my bottom's going a little bit further back as I bend over. But my legs aren't locked out. Got a nice little bend. 4. 5. Almost there. 6. 7. Now. A bit preemptive there. 8. 2 more. Yeah, we can count. Ish. It's just a guess. 9. And 10. Brilliant. Right. Let's do some stretching. We'll do the full body stretch, standing upright. Let's just get ourselves walking around slightly, lower our heart rate. About 7 seconds before we're actually in the cool down period anyway.
3.
So that's a really good
2,
timing.
1.
That's why I love this this kind of setup now. It works really, really well. So right, so let's start with wide leg, shoulder width, slightly wider than shoulder width legs, slightly bent at the knee, let's bend over. So you're bending at the waist only, not in the middle of your back. So I'm trying to look up, well, up in relation to the floor, over to one leg, lift that toe up off the ground. I tend to put my hand underneath the foot, just to give it a little bit of extra pull. Should feel behind your calf, pulling. Two, 1, and change. Up. My youngest daughter's got cake mixed all over the floor, I can see it now. And down, back to the centre, arms up to the middle, so you're parallel to the floor. What we're going to do, we're going to twist to one side. What we're going to do as well is stick whichever way we're facing, point that foot out and lean back a little bit further. Okay, so lean back in a diagonal, not to the side. So your knee is still behind your toe. So what we're doing is we're stretching the inside and actually the top of your shin and this part of your body as well. Your obliques, your lats, your back. And we've come up, so twist back in and then twist back out again. Don't worry if you can't do this, just try your best. Dooba-dooba-doo. 3, 2, 1, back to the middle. Let's roll our spine up. Excellent, good. We'll put our arms out in front. We'll turn to one side. Hold it. So it's uncomfortable, not painful. Put down. Look up. You might find this a bit difficult to do. So only go up as far as you can. Back to the middle, other side. The reason why we're doing this is we're actually stretching the obliques in different ways. So we're actually doing the transverse, we're twisting, and then as we go down, we pull it whilst twisting at the same time. And you might also be able to feel it just behind your bottom. And we're going to go up to the ceiling. I just want to do this because it's like one of the old statues, like a Michelangelo statue. Right, down to the middle again, to the front. So reach up. Wiggle that, boom, doobie doobie doo doo doo. No, you don't have to. And in 3, 2, 1, and release. And thank you very much all for a good session. Sorry about the interruptions. You can't unfortunately start that in live when you're actually in a working house, but I'm sure you all understand. Thank you all. If you've got comments, please put it in the comments below, or message me, or put it on my Facebook, YouTube, or website. And I hope everyone has a really good day. Right. Excellent. Oh, good. Right, so actually, if anyone's got any questions, please put it in the comment box now and I might be able to answer them. I'm just going to stop the recording.